Black American, I ain't got to root for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I always want black people to be on top. And it's
Yes.
so weird because as she was sitting there, she was dressed as a typical black American. She wasn't dressed in what they wear in Haiti. She wasn't dressed by whatever a Haitian or traditional Haitian would wear. And I think that's really
We see what they were wearing in Haiti. They were not wearing a lot in Haiti. But go
really
ahead.
interesting that you come to America, you dress like us, you look like us, you walk like us, you even have an accent like us, but you can't stand us. Mind you, she has a business in the Bronx doing brows.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But why wouldn't you do that in Haiti? We're so dirty.
Oh
We're so
no.
this, and it's a weird because in the diaspora there's this weird idea.
She gonna lose some business. She gonna lose a lot of business. I can see that now. But go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
or this weird, not even idea, this misunderstanding that Black Americans don't know where they're from or they have no.
We know where we from. We from here. Why are we the only group of black people that you ask where we from? Why don't y'all ask those people in Guyana where they from? And I'm not talking about Ghana, okay? For my people who can't spell. Guyana, okay? Guyana, okay? Or why don't you ask the people from Belize where they're from? You don't do that. They say they're from Belize is good. But when you ask a black American where we from, we like, I'm from here. What you mean? How long do we have to be here to be from here? Our ethnogenesis was here. In other words, our ethnicity arrived from here. Yes, we are of African descent. I'm not one of these people who's going to sit up here and tell you that we're not of African descent, but we're not African. First of all, Africa is a continent. North America is a continent. Okay, the United States is a nation. You got different nations in Africa: Ghana, Togo, Benin, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, etc. Okay, I am of African descent, which means I have African genetics, African DNA, etc. But like most black Americans, we got more. We got a little Native American in there, got a little European. That sixth great grandfather was probably a white man. You understand? But our ethnogenesis was here. We are a people of this land. We don't need to be here another 400 years to convince you all that we are people of this land. Okay? We are who we are. But let's keep going.
Culture. And it's weird because they consume it. America's biggest export is black culture, but it's through the lens of white Hollywood. And for me, I watch a lot of K dramas, I watch a lot of C dramas.
I can see you watch a lot of TV, baby. You need to get out a little bit more. May I suggest maybe get a little walking regimen in? Maybe a little walking regimen in. That's what I suggest you do. Okay? Because you need to get away from that television. I'm just looking at you, but I care about you. If I was your uncle or your daddy, I'd say, look now, baby girl, you need to get on out and get your little sunlight. Get them hips moving. Get those feet moving. Okay? Because you're clearly sitting around a little too much. Okay, baby? You said that girl dressed like you. That girl don't dress like you, baby. Baby, you are clearly 38. You're a little stout. Okay? She don't dress like you. She wear about a size 6. And you wear about a size 19 or 20. Okay? And I'm not talking about shoe. Okay? So I'm gonna let you keep talking. Let her keep talking. Go ahead, girl. Baby, go ahead.
Would never ever watch, K dramas, C dramas, and then go to Korea, and then go to China, and then say, you know what? Let me speak on y'all's politics. Let me speak on your culture. I would never do that. And yet, within the diaspora, that's
polite.
what constantly happens. They see this usually a white lens of black American culture, and then they speak, and then they come here, and then they look around. They say, oh.
Stop blaming the white people. These black folk know what the hell they're doing. You don't think they have TikTok? And there's no filter on TikTok. This is the age of social media. Okay? This is the age of social media. These people know exactly what's going on in here. They don't have a white lens filtering them. They can look on Facebook and TikTok and see what you're doing. Okay? They don't. Now look, Dr. Sharon said, don't attack her like, baby, I ain't attacking her. I'm just saying, look, the little walking regimen in. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to attack nobody. I'm trying to help people, baby. Dr. Sharon, don't be over here mad at me. I'm just saying the little lady need to do a little walking. I'm losing weight. I've lost, remember last month I was in here talking about I was angry and hungry because my wife put me on a diet that I didn't like. Well, I've lost 6 pounds. I'm proud of me. Somebody say, shout out to Uncle D. Look at me. I lost 6 pounds. I'm saying, don't be mad. I'm mad at me, baby. Come on now, Auntie. Auntie Sharon, let's let the little lady finish talking.
There's all these programs, there's all these this. I don't understand why you can't get ahead. Meanwhile, the programs that you're utilizing was made and given on the sweat, the tears, the blood, and even the lives of Black Americans, the very people that you claim to hate, the very people that you have no problem, like,
Yeah, I ain't say nothing about. I ain't say nothing about a little nose ring. I ain't say nothing. That's obvious. I'm speaking from a place of love and care. Okay, don't be judging me.
Where
Auntie
we going
Sharon.
at? Right, Chin. Find y'all something else to do, boo. Because Clark, we tired of y'all. We do not think about y'all, but yet we always on y'all mind. Always on y'all mind. Y'all come in our spaces. Because why are you on a Black American podcast
Talk so
if you don't like
fast.
Black Americans? Sure, I ain't got time for it. I'm not for the bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Her beauty studio is called the Beauty Bandit Beauty Studio. The Beauty Bandit.
Somebody type beauty bandit in the chat room. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can dox, but it look like you trying to dox this lady. I don't want to have no parts of this now, ma'am. I'm not trying to get involved in all this doxing. I'm going to fast forward you. Y'all want to go over there and get your eyebrows done anyway. Get you a good mud pie and some Crayola and chill out. I'm not going to let y'all dox this poor girl. She need more help. Let's see what this other one got to say.
Called the Beauty Bandit. She's a brow artist.
I'm going to let you dox her. Let's go to
Come and sit on somebody's couch and call them dirty black or dirty and black. I don't know what world you're coming from. So be such a classy, elegant type of that don't give that. If that's what if that's the persona you was trying to give, it didn't give that. It didn't give that. It gave you feel like you're superior, and we're all trying to figure out why. Because if you don't like or not fond of black dirty Americans, why are you sitting on a black dirty American couch trying to get a black dirty American coin?
Damn, y'all really, I ain't say, this is not me saying, you telling me, y'all mad at me for telling the little lady she need to get a little walking regimen in. Why don't you be mad at these people talking about these Haitians?
When they corrected you on there or brought that, they like, why you say that? You got the nerve to sit there and be apologetic and act like what you confused as to why they felt like that's insulting. You can't walk in nobody's house, podcast, job, whatever of theirs and call them no type of dirty, you weird ass.
Ma'am, you got, I've been bleeping out some of this language. I've been bleeping out somebody type family friendly in the chat.
And you ain't finna call nobody dirty and black and then expect them to pay you. Stupid ass. If you don't like it here so much, if you think you're finna be here and
why'd y'all get them started? Why did y'all get them started?
those motherfucking people, then take your ass back to Haiti where you feel like you're more superior. We over here fighting for all black people rights.
Right.
And you over here trying to separate within the black culture, and that shit is just ironic and weird.
That's right.
You sat here and said, oh, because it's my experience. It's what I experienced.
Somebody need to rub her shoulders. She's stressed. She need a little, you got to get, she's stressed out. See how she tight right there? She ready to fight. You can't, I don't know why y'all got them started like this. You can't say that. Look, you can't say, I used to call black women lovely ladies when they would do something. They was mad at me for calling them lovely ladies. Somebody type lovely ladies. You can't say nothing. And you don't call them dirty black. Ooh, you talk about all of us, but I'm just saying, let's keep listening. Somebody say she's passionate. She sure is. She's very much
You experienced black dirty America, but you still on black dirty American soil. Really? But then the moment motherfucker starts talking about where you came from or how looking up over there, then it's it's wrong.
Yes.
We wrong. And the crazy part is, I really feel like if that was a black woman's podcast, you probably would never got away with calling nobody no black dirty American.
Yeah,
like
the brothers had to hold back because they couldn't lay into it like they wanted to because otherwise they look like bullies and so on and so forth. But let's keep going.
Did on them niggas podcast. Because honestly, God,
ma'am, you were doing great. Then you threw an N-bomb in there. I'm trying to stay monetized. You can't drop the N-word. Darn it, we were doing great. until she dropped the N-bomb up in there. Speaking of N-bombs, I need you N-bombs to go ahead and subscribe to the channel.